Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jamie here, and welcome back to another fun video talking about, well, in this one, I wanted to really dive more into what I'm sharing on my screen, which is this meme I just posted, funny enough, and it's a good one. It's very popular. You see it across introvert pages, MBTI pages, and it's very simple. It's representing what most introverts and potentially some INFJs do, which is they say in life, stop giving me your toughest battle. And then the real situation is it's literally just making a phone call. And I kind of thought about this because when I was younger, maybe in my teenage years, I don't know when it really started, but I used to have this issue where I would, whenever I made a phone call, and let's say it was to a company, maybe someone I worked for, governments, or just anything that's very professional and corporate, I would have to go through this whole planning step and phase of thinking about every single word I had to say, just so I can be pre-prepared and planned to go. And I found it so weird because instead of just having a normal conversation, I had to know every single way I would communicate, whether it was this way that they responded to me or if they said this or that. And it kind of put me in this position where whenever the call would go through and I'd be talking to them, they would, I would end up, I guess, stuttering or completely butchering what I had planned, which maybe takes 20 minutes of overthinking. And then it's was that really even necessary? Because I just ruined the conversation with what my question was. And so I'm making this video because I think a lot of us, or at least if you're the type of person who does this, it really comes down to, are you just overthinking something that's very simple? Or are you putting way too much emphasis on trying to be perfect with this? And I think this is really a big thing that we can get over fast once we realize that no one cares who you are and no one cares what it is that you're trying to do on a phone call. Let's be real here. We're all trying to get somewhere in life. It doesn't matter what our personality type is, FYI. This is just general based advice that I can give you. Being past the 20s and being into my 30s now, it's no one gives a flying crap who you are. They will only care once they get to know you and there's some sort of value there that they can obtain from you. Now, of course, there's people who do care about others, like us. We care about other people. We like to people please and make sure that we're giving them a good experience. And sometimes that comes through as a traumatic response to something that we had when we were a child, right? And so with this type of stuff, though, you really just have to realize that no one is going to judge you and no one's going to care. And if they do judge you, what does it matter? Is that person really important to you? Is that really going to make a difference? Or are you just trying to have your conversation and move on? And so it's kind of an issue of self-confidence in itself and just knowing that you can do this. You can call them. You can fight the battle. And it's belief, which is very hard to come by these days because a lot of people are stuck in these thought patterns and it's not easy to change it. And so I'm here to say that INFJs can change this and it can be done through simple pattern adjustments of knowing that when you are making a phone call, just know what the context is. Write a couple points down and reference it. I talk about this all the time. You want to have a notebook. Write things down. If you're doing a phone call that's very complicated and it's causing you to overthink, write those things down. It's not a tough battle. It's a phone call, and it's true. The meme is literally facts here. It's just a freaking phone call. Now, you might think he doesn't understand. He can't relate to me. He hasn't gone through what I've gone through. Please. I've gone through quite a lot. And what I can tell you is a phone call is not going to kill you. So that's basically it. And the final thing, by the way, I forgot to touch on is this is a good experiment to see where you are in social dynamic situations. I don't like using that word, but it's just seeing how you respond to people in the real world. Whereas it's very easy to be stuck on these guys. This just hit me in the face. And be on the internet all day and be distracted and text, right? And that's a whole other video I could talk about too, where texting is easier versus having a phone call and communicating, where texting is easier to have the conversation versus just talking with our mouths. So that's it for the video. It's been Jamie from INFJ.ENTREPRENEUR on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't worry if it's too long. Just write what's on your mind, right? Write for you first, then let the world decide what they want to feel about what you're saying. And screw them if they write anything negative or stupid. That's for them to deal with. Good luck to them. We're winning. We're having fun. So anyways, follow me here, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video.